this whole experience behind the wheel, it's just astonishing. Hey everyone, Jonathan Rothman here from SpottedCars.com, and welcome to our first YouTube video of the year. As you can see next to me, we are kicking things off on a high note with the all-new Rolls-Royce Ghost. This is the second generation of Ghost, which is actually the most popular and most successful model in Rolls-Royce's lineup. This vehicle is courtesy of our friends at Rolls-Royce Quebec, part of the Holland Automotive Group. I'm really excited to be spending some time with the all-new Ghost because this is actually going to be my first time driving a Rolls-Royce. So what better way to do so than with the all-new Ghost? So before we get behind the wheel of it, let's take a look inside. Oh hi, and welcome inside the all-new Rolls-Royce Ghost. In typical Rolls-Royce fashion, it is nothing short but exceptional. All the little details throughout just make the interior absolutely serene. Some of my favorite details include the fact that these little vents, there's this little knob that just goes forward and back. So elegant and timeless. The fact that the cushion right behind here, I would say it's as comfortable as my memory foam pillow. Another lovely feature that I have back here are these rear entertainment screens that allow me to control different aspects of the vehicle, such as my media, navigation, etc. The screens are touchscreen, however, I could also control it from this center dial right over here.
There's even a fridge found in between the seats that ensure that your favorite bottle of bubbly is kept chilled at all times, along with a compartment to house a pair of champagne flutes. Located in the rear doors, and for when Mother Nature is not on your side, the iconic Rolls-Royce umbrellas are stowed in their tailor-made compartments. Oh, and did I mention the compartments are heated? Above me, the Ghost is equipped with Rolls-Royce's signature Starlight headliner that incorporates pinhole-sized LEDs to give occupants the impression that they are immersed in a starry night. As this is a bespoke option, the headliner can be customized to form a constellation of your choosing. What's more, there's now an option to add a shooting star that appears roughly every 4 minutes. Talk about mesmerizing. In addition, the new Ghost comes with the company's new illuminated fascia on the passenger side of the dashboard that's surrounded by more than 850 stars. To create this visual, Rolls-Royce installs 152 LEDs and places over 9,000 laser-etched dots across the surface of the fascia. Think of this as a Starlight headliner, but for the dashboard. During development of the new Ghost, the engineers had managed to make the cabin so silent to the point it was disorienting. After going back to the drawing board, they created a whisper that Rolls-Royce describes as a soft undertone that passengers experience as a single subtle note that travels throughout the cabin.
Behind the wheel of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, I'm just surprised by everything, actually. I've heard that driving a Rolls-Royce is unlike anything else, but until you actually experience it, it's a whole nother level. This vehicle, it's actually the first time that the Ghost has all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering. This little clearance right here is rather tight, but in the past generation, you would not be able to clear that.
Powering the new Ghost is a 6 3/4 liter twin-turbo V12 that produces 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. This allows the Ghost to propel from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in a mere 4.8 seconds.
I've decided to test the suspension of the vehicle up here in Upper Westmount, where the roads are actually awful. And the reason why I wanted to do so is because Rolls-Royce on the new Ghost has a new system that basically, and to put into the simplest terms, is that it has suspension on top of the suspension.
To further build on that point, as the second generation Ghost is built on an entirely new platform that is no longer shared with the BMW 7 Series, the engineers took this opportunity to also develop an entirely new system that they have named Planar. The system uses a damper unit added to the pre-existing upper wishbone of the suspension, which removes the high-frequency vibrations that would normally be sent through the upper wishbone. Combined with Rolls-Royce's flag bearer system that scans the road ahead and adapts the suspension accordingly, the overall result gives you the impression that you are quite literally driving on a cloud.
The dampers already adjust to the road ahead But now with these dampers, it softens it even more to make the overall ride that much more exquisite and effortless. And it's just mind-boggling. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I just can't get over how smooth it is. And that's what you would want when you're spending, this one actually is about $500,000 with all the options, just over $500,000. And when you're spending this type of money on a car, I think that's what you would want. You just want to have this effortless drive, this peace of mind when you're just cruising around, and it just handles exceptionally well. And what's astonishing is that silky smooth V12, when you just want the power to go down, it just takes off very quickly, but very effortlessly and quiet at the same time. And this whole experience behind the wheel, it's just astonishing. What's also interesting to note upon everything else of this vehicle is even where you would have your RPM gauge, it doesn't say RPMs, it's power reserve. It's the little details that Rolls-Royce put into all their vehicles that just make this brand just truly one of a kind.
Keeping in the theme of post-opulence that Rolls-Royce has been using as a slogan to describe the new Ghost, let's take a look at the different methods of the self-closing doors. From the exterior, you simply touch the door handles and they can all be closed automatically, as demonstrated here. In the rear, there is a button located on the rear column. And in the front, there is a button located in the center console. Now that's what I call effortless. Compared to the last generation, the iconic Spirit of Ecstasy now sits within the hood of the Ghost. If you thought the self-closing doors were neat, watch how quickly it retracts if an unwanted guest were to attempt to steal her. Now that's what I call a fun little party trick.
So we are back at the dealership and the Ghost has been safely returned. A big thank you once again to Rolls-Royce Motor Cars Quebec, part of Holland Automotive Group, for allowing me to spend time with the all-new Rolls-Royce Ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see future content to come, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Take care.